Do you want to master the art of negotiation and win at every discussion? Whether you're sealing a business deal or discussing your next raise, negotiation skills are essential. Let's uncover the secret to becoming a negotiation pro. Hello, my name is Pooja Nitin Purwal. I'm a career growth coach and an IT professional. So today we are going to discuss what all you need to do to become really good at negotiations. And believe me, negotiation is part of our day-to-day routine. Even if you're not in sales and discussing $1 million deals every day, you still have a lot that you negotiate regularly, be it bedtime with your children or a meal plan with your spouse. You are always negotiating one thing or the other. So let's start with step one. So preparation is always the key when it comes to negotiation. In fact, the first rule of negotiation is preparation. Know your objectives, understand the needs of the other party, and gather all the required information that may help in the negotiation. Preparation gives you the confidence to navigate the negotiation with ease. Let me give you an example for this. So let's take the 2013 Microsoft and Nokia deal. So Microsoft wanted to acquire Nokia's mobile phone business. At that time, Steve Ballmer was the CEO of Microsoft. So he and his team spent months analyzing Nokia's financial statement, market position, what are their potential synergies between the two organizations. They also developed a comprehensive integration plan. And because of all of this homework, Microsoft was able to negotiate favorable terms and execute a complex acquisition smoothly with an ambition to strengthen its position in the mobile market. So the tips that I can give you for this step is always research the other party, define your goals and limits, prepare facts and figures. Also try and understand if there are any hidden items that can help you to get a leverage in this particular negotiation. What Chris Voss in his famous book on negotiation, Never Split the Difference, mentions as black swans. The second step is building rapport. Building rapport is crucial to get anything done, to be honest. So it's always good to establish a connection and find common grounds. This creates a positive atmosphere and opens the door for collaborative problem solving. And this is not only important between two organizations, even within organization, building rapport is very important. Let me give you an example of Tim Cook and Steve Jobs when they were working together at Apple. So Tim Cook joined Apple in 1998. He and Steve Jobs built a strong professional relationship based on the mutual respect that they had for each other and the understanding. Cook's ability to understand Jobs' vision and priorities and Jobs' trust in Cook's operational expertise created the winning team. They had such a strong partnership. This rapport was crucial when Jobs stepped down and recommended Cook as his successor, ensuring a smooth leadership transition and the continued success of Apple as an organization. Third thing, effective communication. Effective communication is at the heart of a successful negotiation. So always listen attentively, actively, ask open-ended questions so that you don't get a yes, no, but a really elaborate answer, which helps you delve deeper into the other person's requirements. And articulate your points clearly. This helps in understanding the other party's perspective and conveying your own. When Disney and Pixar got merged in 2006, it was a difficult acquisition and Disney wanted to acquire Pixar because of its enhanced animation capabilities. Steve Jobs was the CEO of Pixar at that particular time, and Bob Iger was Disney's CEO. They engaged in a transparent strategic communication to address concerns and outline the benefits of the merger. Their effective dialogue ensured that the creative culture of Pixar was retained and celebrated when the merger actually took place. Number four, create win win solutions. Aim for win win solutions. Now, this may not always be possible, and there are certain scenarios when you should not go for win win solutions as well. However, for majority of our business scenarios, create and focus on win-win solutions. Focus on mutual benefits rather than just your own gains. This fosters cooperation and long-term relationship. So you see the recent Paris Climate Agreement, which was signed in 2015. For those of you who do not know, the Paris Agreement is actually an international treaty aiming to limit global warming, and this is done with 200 countries. So you can imagine the impact that this particular agreement is going to create over the world and all of our futures. So all these countries worldwide are committed to reducing greenhouse gas emission. Developed nations supported developing countries with financial aid and technology transfer, fostering global cooperation for a sustainable future. So you see, with this one win-win solution, everyone who is calling this particular planet Earth as their home would get benefited. However, there will be scenarios wherein you cannot have a win-win solution. However, there will be scenarios wherein you will have to prioritize yourself, like emergency situations, or when you are dealing with people who are unethical or they are indulging into illegal behaviors, certain time sensitive decisions wherein you are not able to delve too much into identifying a win win solution, or any life threatening situations like kidnapping, hostage kind of situations. So, in all of those cases, a win win may not work out, and that's okay. The next is handling objections and challenges. Whenever we are negotiating with people, there would always be terms and conditions, and with every term and condition, there would be certain objections or challenges that would come into picture. These things are inevitable. In those cases, stay calm, address concerns with empathy, and be prepared to offer alternative solutions. In these cases, flexibility and patience are key to overcoming the hurdles. I'll take a really old example here because it's crucial from a history perspective and the impact that it would have had created otherwise. So in 1962, the United States and the Soviet Union were on the brink of a nuclear war. And this happened during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The Soviet Union had installed nuclear missiles in Cuba. Both sides didn't want it to back off, fearing it would be seen as a sign of weakness. And at that point in time, both of these countries, US as well as USSR, were really powerful countries. And showing a sign of weakness was obviously not acceptable to either of them. That time, President John F. Kennedy and his team used a combination of public and private communication to negotiate with Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev. They proposed a secret agreement to remove US missiles from Turkey in exchange for the removal of Soviet missiles from Cuba, addressing the core security concerns of both nations and averting a potential catastrophe. So, this is how we resolve a objection or a challenge whenever it comes our way. Number six, know when to walk away. Sometimes the best deal is no deal. know your limits, and be prepared to walk away if the terms aren't favorable for you. This shows strength and protects your interest. Like the Disney acquisition of Pixar. In 2006, when Disney was negotiating the acquisition terms with Pixar, they undervalued Pixar, and the original offer that was given to Steve Jobs was not all that lucrative. At that time, Steve Jobs, who was the CEO, walked away from the negotiation table, confident in Pixar's value. And then Disney came back with a much better offer, valuing Pixar at a whopping $7.4 billion. And Jobs' decision to walk away initially did result into a deal that was significantly more beneficial for Pixar stakeholders. So these are things that you can do to become a successful negotiator. Mastering the art of negotiation can transform your career and personal life. By preparing thoroughly, communicating effectively, and striving for win win outcomes, you can turn every negotiation into a success. Start your journey to become a negotiation expert today. If you have liked this video, do like, share, and subscribe for more tips on similar topics.